been here before with the government on the verge of shutting down for not the first or the second, but the third time in the last few months. So what really happens if Congress fails to meet a funding deadline, and how could it affect our everyday life? Sinclair Esma explains.
It's quiet in here. Where is everyone?
The government is shut down.
A full government shutdown is when Congress fails to pass all 12 bills that fund the U.S. government. If only some bills are passed, a partial shutdown can take place, meaning non-essential federal employees can't be paid and federal agencies and programs halt non-essential duties. Put simply, some government services continue due to fiscal reserves and others stop entirely.
Both sides continue to talk tough as much of the government is shut down in the political brawl of the year.
It's becoming an annual ritual here in Washington, the threat of the government shutdown.
In the last 4 decades, there have been at least 20 full and partial shutdowns, some considered funding gaps. Single mom of 4, Jessica LaPointe, has felt the effects firsthand.
So you are a government worker. What happens for you when the government shuts down?
My main focus during the shutdown is just to make sure that my bills are paid, and then just to have enough, obviously, food on the table. It's sort of like beans and rice time for my family.
The experience is not new. Quick history lesson. The longest and most recent government shutdown was in 2018, lasting 34 full days under former President Donald Trump. The shutdown resolved after lawmakers agreed to postpone border wall funding.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security.
Before that, the longest shutdown was in 1995, lasting 21 days under former President Bill Clinton, ending after Clinton and House Republicans in part reached an agreement on tax cuts.
I challenge all of you in this chamber. Let never, ever shut the federal government down again.
The annual deadline to pass a federal funding bill is normally in October, but Congress can pass a short-term spending bill to temporarily stop a government shutdown from happening.
Agreeing on the funding levels is always a matter of political negotiation, and it seems like everyone at this point has concluded that shutdowns are a political loser and has been trying to avoid them.
This fiscal year, a shutdown has been averted 3 times. The first, followed by the historic resignation of former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
Has the possibility of government shutdowns ever made you consider leaving your work in the federal government altogether?
Yeah, every time we're faced with the threat of a shutdown, it makes you question your dedication to federal employment.
Today, government funding is set to run out Friday, March 1st and March 8th, just days away. And that's government shutdowns simply explained.